At Tesla's Autonomy Day event in April of 2019, chief executive Elon Musk said that by mid of 2020, Tesla would have over 1 million self-driving vehicles where riders could go to sleep during a trip. Tesla has not achieved that goal, and on Thursday, Tesla just hosted another event called AI Day to showcase its progress in the use of artificial intelligence. What are we to expect from Tesla in the next coming years? Let's get right into it. What is Tesla AI Day? Mr. Musk has billed it as a recruiting event to spotlight the work the company is doing on artificial intelligence. Tesla, which has delivered far fewer vehicles than more established rivals, has risen to become the world's most valuable car maker, as investors bet in part on the potential of its technology. Tesla is much more than an electric car company, Mr. Musk said. Tesla uses artificial intelligence or techniques designed to help machines think more like humans to support its advanced driver assistance system known as autopilot. The features leverage cameras and other sensors to help drivers with tasks such as maintaining a safe distance from other cars on the highway. Computer vision is the bread and butter of what we do and what enables the autopilot. Andrej Karpathy, Senior Director of Artificial Intelligence at Tesla, said recently. The Silicon Valley company is also striving to develop software that enables fully autonomous vehicles and sells a software package it calls Full Self-Driving Capability for $10,000. The technology doesn't yet allow for autonomous driving. Generalized self-driving is a hard problem as it requires solving a large part of the real-world AI. Didn't expect it to be so hard, but the difficulty is obvious in retrospect, Musk said on Twitter last month. Mr. Musk, Tesla's chief executive, said Tesla would build a robot in a human form that could perform repetitive tasks, with a prototype likely to be ready next year. It would draw on some of the technology Tesla has developed for vehicles, he said Thursday during an event in Palo Alto, California, around artificial intelligence or technology designed to mimic the way humans think. Tesla, which has delivered far fewer vehicles. So, how will such robots change our economy? The deployment of such robots could fundamentally change the economy, potentially alleviating labor shortages, he said. In the future, physical work will be a choice, Mr. Musk said, adding that long-term such a robot could make it necessary to provide a universal basic income or a stipend to people without strings attached. I think this will be quite profound, Musk added, speculating that the robot could eventually change how the world works. While it could be used for things as basic as household chores, it's intended for unsafe, repetitive, or boring tasks, he said. In the future, physical labor will be a choice. That's what he said. Musk has said that he hopes the robot is not perceived as something dystopian, and it could even be your friend. When asked in a Q&A session about the possibility of superhuman AI eventually running amok, Musk said that while that's a concern, Tesla is aiming to make useful or narrow AI that will be used unequivocally for good. When asked how Tesla expects to find a consumer market for the robot, Musk quipped, "Well, you'll just have to see." That hasn't happened, though the company has made progress with some of its software. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is at the heart of Tesla's efforts to develop more advanced driver assistance features and eventually fully autonomous vehicles. That's what the Senior Director of Artificial Intelligence at Tesla has said. Tesla's autopilot relies on sensors to help drivers with steering, maintaining a safe distance from other vehicles on the highway and other tasks. The system has come under a microscope in recent days. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, which regulates auto safety, this week said that it was investigating autopilot in the wake of 11 crashes since January of 2018, involving Teslas at scenes to which emergency vehicles had responded. 2 U.S. senators have also asked the Federal Trade Commission to investigate whether Tesla has been deceptive in its marketing of autopilot and an upgraded suite of driver assistance features it calls full self-driving. Tesla hasn't responded to requests for comments about the auto safety probe or the lawmaker's letter and didn't explicitly address concerns at the event. Tesla has long said the autopilot makes driving safer. Mr. Musk said on Twitter in April, Tesla with autopilot engaged, now approaching 10 times lower chance of accident than average vehicle. Tesla has approached the challenge of developing autonomous vehicles differently than some other companies, increasingly relying on cameras to inform its vehicles about what is going on around them. Rival Waymo, the autonomous driving arm of Google parent Alphabet Inc., collects data from many kinds of sensors. That mix, Waymo co-CEO Dmitry Dolgov said in a Thursday blog post, can reason more intelligently about the world. Tesla didn't respond to a request for comment on Waymo's blog. The company's strategies for getting autonomous vehicles into daily use also differ. Waymo has been using safety monitors as it validates its software, whereas Tesla has released driver assistance features to the public as it works towards full autonomy. Mr. Musk indicated that the company may introduce its pickup truck later than initially expected. He previously said that if Tesla got lucky, it would be able to deliver a few of the vehicles by the end of 2021. On Thursday, he said Tesla likely would debut new hardware in the so-called Cybertruck in about a year. The Tesla event takes place amid booming demand at companies more broadly for AI expertise as businesses took and look to automate processes to become more efficient and to offer new services. Recruitment for AI positions that has been rising across tech. Mr. Musk at the event encouraged people interested in working on AI applicable to real-world problems to join or consider joining Tesla. Artificial intelligence has been a particular area of interest for Mr. Musk, who frequently talks about leveraging the technology to make cars autonomous. He also has warned of the risks posed by AI. Of course, there are many. I mean, you've seen movies, right? There's got to be tons of it. Describing it as an existential threat that could threaten jobs and even cause a war. It is the biggest risk that we face as a civilization, he said of AI in 2017. Such warnings have sparked criticism. In a Twitter post last year, Facebook Inc.'s head of AI, Jerome Pesenti, questioned Mr. Musk's understanding of the technology. "We are nowhere near matching human intelligence," Mr. Pesenti said. And Musk replied, "Facebook sucks." The new Tesla bot, to be roughly 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 125 pounds, and able to lift 150 pounds, is intended to be friendly, of course, and navigate through a world built for humans, Mr. Musk said. Humans, he said, would be able to outrun it. Tesla's AI Day included a brief introduction by CEO Elon Musk, followed by engineer-led presentations of the EV maker's self-driving capabilities and its Project Dojo supercomputer. The presentation was clearly geared to prospective engineers interested in working for the company's AI division. Musk said the goal of AI was to highlight the use of artificial intelligence beyond its vehicle feats. Tesla rolled out a humanoid robot at the event. Musk said the robot prototype should be available by next year. What are others doing with AI in cars? Tesla isn't alone in trying to harness AI to make autonomous vehicles a reality. Waymo, the autonomous driving company owned by Google parent Alphabet Inc., launched a limited ride-hailing service with no human drivers in suburban Phoenix last year. General Motors Co-backed Cruise is also working to develop autonomous vehicles and has been testing in San Francisco with a safety monitor in the front passenger seat. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.